Along the western edge of the Indian peninsula lies a stretch of coastline that has puzzled historians for decades. According to the ancient texts of the Mahabharata, this exact spot was the site of Dwarka, a sprawling metropolis boasting streets paved with gold, expansive harbors, and towering ornate palaces. The texts attribute the creation of this coastal fortress directly to Lord Krishna, establishing it as a site of immense spiritual power. For thousands of years, this golden city existed entirely on paper. It was celebrated globally as a pinnacle of ancient wealth and a cornerstone of Hindu theology, but physically it was considered a ghost. The ancient texts describe a violent, sudden end. Shortly after Krishna departed from Earth, the Arabian Sea allegedly rose up and swallowed the entire metropolis in one catastrophic surge. Because the ocean claimed everything, generations of scholars dismissed the story. With zero physical artifacts to examine, Dwarka was safely categorized as a religious stable. But that assumption leaves a glaring question. How does an incredibly wealthy, heavily fortified port city just erase itself from the map? That complete historical void didn't close the book on Dwarka. It simply waited for the tools of modern science to catch up and look beneath the surface. In the late 20th century, marine archaeologists finally turned their attention to the waters off the coast of Gujarat. This echo sounder screen displays the depth readings they used. By bouncing acoustic waves off the seabed, researchers were able to map out the topography hidden beneath the dark currents, and this is what they found. Resting right on the ocean floor were massive, heavily eroded stone foundations. Notice the straight edges and right angles on these stepped blocks. Natural erosion doesn't carve perfect geometry. These were deliberately shaped by human hands. These submerged ruins offered the first physical proof that a sophisticated coastal settlement had indeed thrived right where the ancient texts said it would. With physical ruins now on the table, researchers could lay the ancient scriptures directly next to the modern marine data. The Mahabharata explicitly describes Dwarka as an incredibly active maritime hub. Down in the wreckage, divers located enormous, heavy stone anchors. You don't find artifacts of that size unless a port is handling heavy commercial traffic. Then there is the dramatic claim that the ocean violently consumed the streets. Geological evidence confirms this kind of coastal subsidence is a reality. Over centuries, shifting tectonic plates and rising sea levels can pull an entire coastal shelf underwater. Point by point, the physical reality found in the Arabian Sea mirrors the exact details previously dismissed as poetry. Despite these incredible overlaps, the academic community has not declared the case closed. There is a massive scientific leap between proving you found an unidentified ancient sunken city and proving you found Lord Krishna's precise settlement. The ocean is a destructive environment. So far, no one has recovered the ultimate proof, a carved inscription, an official seal, or a specific piece of signage that definitively names the city. This leaves the site in a state of scientific limbo. It's a highly probable match, but without that specific named artifact, it falls just short of total confirmation. Today, the modern city of Dwarka sits right on the edge of this active archaeological zone, serving simultaneously as a hub for researchers and a major destination for pilgrims. The physical ruins offshore serve as a powerful reminder that our most fantastical legends are rarely invented out of thin air. They are often the surviving memories of real, catastrophic events and lost civilizations. Even while we wait for a definitive historical label, the sheer existence of these structures forces a reevaluation of ancient scriptures, treating them as viable records of the distant past. The complete truth of Dwarka remains anchored to the seabed. It stands as a profound reminder that the boundary between an ancient myth and an archaeological fact is sometimes just a few dozen feet of ocean water.